One dead, one infected, and another tasered by police as she tried to leave the building. The crisis here at the Mill Health Centre in Leatherbury.
Closed until next week at the earliest. Never rains but it pours.
Well, that's just the point. It's pouring into my villa. I got a call at 3 this morning. An olive tree has fallen through the roof. It's a disaster. I'm on my way to the airport now.
You're leaving me to deal with all of this on my own. Not to mention the fallout from being known as the deadly doctors.
Any news on Cherry?
No, she's under strict quarantine. We still don't know how badly she was infected.
Have they developed a
Which hospital are the victims in?
No comment.
A rumour that the virus came from Africa too.
No comment.
What do you think you are doing?
Is it safe
Get
for people
away
to see
from
in the
here.
surgery?
No. I have nothing to say to you vultures.
Should the public
This
be worried?
is a place of
Have
work,
they
not
developed
a
vaccines for the
circus
virus?
sideshow.
How many people have died?
Where are your manners?
Good morning. I'm Julia Parsons, practice manager of the Mill and the campus here. I have a short statement to make, and then we would like to get on with business as usual, all right? The incident that took place yesterday was dealt with promptly and efficiently by my staff, and I have now been given firm assurances that there is no further risk of infection. The mill will be closed for the next few days, during which time we would like to encourage all our patients to come here to the campus. Just drop in, no appointments necessary. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take this. No further comment. Thank you.
What are the symptoms?
be
Are
worried?
you infectious?
I thought you had a telephone call.
No, there's a button I can push that sends me a fake call. It's very handy if I need a diversion.
I wonder if my phone's got one. That's ingenious.
I call it devious.
Whatever it is, it worked.
Now that is the kind of welcome I should be getting every day.
Didn't say anything, did
I
you?
behaved impeccably, as always. Morning.
Hi.
Okay.
Fine. I want to officially thank you all and say how proud I am of the way that you handled yesterday. Thanks. Oh, and of course, honourable mention to Karen for really getting to the bottom of the problem.
It's not funny from where I'm sitting, believe me.
No, seriously, I want to especially thank Simon for his sterling work, because you truly saved the day.
It was nothing, really. Any of you could have done the same.
No, we couldn't. None of us is that geeky.
Anyway, obviously the mill is out of bounds until the decontamination process is complete, so we're going to be working out of here. Now, it'll be drop-in, there won't be any appointments, so it's all hands to the pump, get them in, get them out.
A nice way to treat people, I must say.
Well, after yesterday, we'll be lucky if we have any patients at all.
No, we will, believe you me. Mind you, there is one problem. We have too many doctors and not enough rooms. So, someone's got to take the day off. Sarah, would you like to take it?
You couldn't have told me this before. Same with the journey in.
Well, wouldn't have had the pleasure of your company, would we?
Anything to brighten your dull lives. The sales await.
Okay, then, let's get back to work, okay? Right, any calls, any questions, business as usual, all right?
How are you feeling?
Okay,
Sure?
come in.
I can't. I love you.
I love you too.
Julia, she's just woken up.
Too tight. Too wide. Too flat. Too high. Do you have any pairs of shoes here that actually work? Is that too much to ask?
Alex, is that you? Alex? I don't believe it. Is it really you? Martha? What are you doing here?
What, never mind me. What are you doing here?
I live here.
Glenn?
Glenn Newman.
Don't believe it. This is too weird.
Glenn, good to see you.
So how long has it been?
Years, literally.
You look Terrific.
So what are you both doing in Leatherbridge?
My parents moved here a few years ago.
Yeah, we're visiting. We're organising Poppy's christening.
Poppy?
6 months old tomorrow.
So, you too.
Who would have thought it, eh?
Absolutely. Well, I really must,
You and me, lunch. We've got a monumental catch-up to do. What do you say?
I would love to, but really,
Come on! I want to hear all about your adventures, and don't tell me there aren't any. I know you do well.
Lunch it is, okay. There's a good brasserie.
Well, hang on. Don't I get to catch up with Alex too?
Well, I saw her first. Why don't you be the new man and look after the baby, eh?
As usual. Why can't we both go?
Because we're probably going to talk about sex, and that's not something you know much about, sweetheart.
You'd be surprised.
Not lately, I wouldn't.
Okay, fine, whatever. You go and enjoy yourselves.
Good boy. Mwah.
It's good to see you. It's been too long.
You don't well.
So do you. But then you always did.
She needs changing, number 2.
But I'll drop her off at Mum and Dad's, so we can have a proper chat later.
Well, I'm sure Alex will want to meet her properly.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, she looks lovely. Why don't we meet up at around 2:30 at the Icon Bar? It's just...
I'll find her. You have a good time.
Don't worry. We will.
Can you stay?
No, I can't. I'm only allowed in for a minute, and you need to rest.
I'm fine. How's Vic?
Yeah, still under quarantine. I don't know how long she's going to be contagious. She's fine, though.
That's good.
Sure?
Nothing.
Tell me.
It's silly.
Tell me.
Still, my cold sore's still huge and they won't let me have any makeup.
I mean, you look beautiful.
You liar.
What happened to you? You just dropped off the radar. I know, I can be a cow sometimes.
I just had some personal things to work out.
And have you?
I'm still working on it. And then I moved around a lot, and finally I was offered the partnership here.
I never imagined you as a GP. I always thought surgical consultant, health minister.
World domination, exactly. Very me.
The problem?
Just a colleague.
A male colleague?
Possibly.
Mr. Right?
Mr. Wrong. So how about you?
There's absolutely nothing interesting about my life.
Glenn Newman. How the hell did you manage that?
We ended up working as colleagues after graduating, and on again, off again. Eventually became on all the time.
That's great. He's a lovely guy.
Yes, he is.
So why the long face?
It's just... Is this it? Nappies and sleepless nights with Poppy screaming and Glenn snoring his head off.
I forgot about the snoring.
I never saw myself like this, you know? I love the way things used to be, free and single. Oh. It feels like I took a wrong turn somewhere.
I know what you mean. I mean, we all feel like that from time to time.
Jack, it's Lucy. I missed you at the seminar.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. I heard about yesterday. Is your mum okay?
Just about. She's a bit shaken up, but she's back to work today.
Well, that's good.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here, sorry. I was wondering if you'd come in for a chat this afternoon.
What about?
There are some things to say.
Honestly,
Please, Jack. I really don't want to do this over the phone.
Dull. He's boring. He never wants to go out and do anything remotely fun or interesting.
Have you told Glenn any of this?
I would destroy him. I know how much he loves me. And I love him, really. I just wish I had a different life. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't. The grass is always greener. You don't know the first thing about my life.
Is everything okay with your food, ladies?
Yes, it's fine, thanks.
Terrific. Enjoy.
Did you order this?
No, we didn't.
It came from the gentleman on table 5.
The invisible gentleman on table 5?
I'm sure he'll be back.
Well, we'll thank him then. Martha.
What is it? I knew that tie was too designer for a waiter.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
And no real names, okay?
Absolutely.
Is there anything else I can get you, ladies?
Hey.
How is she?
Yeah, she'll be okay. Yeah, keeping her under observation.
Oh, great. It must have been awful for you not knowing what was going to happen. And don't know how you coped.
What's wrong, Cherry's fine.
Yeah? I know, I just, it must be yesterday catching up with me.
Well, you did have a hell of a shock.
Literally.
Yeah. Sure that's all it is? Well, Rob.
I thought after yesterday that we would have talked, but every time I see him, it just makes me really angry.
Maybe just need a bit of a break, let the dust settle.
If the dust settles anymore, it'd be a cartbeat. I think that was the final straw. It's just, I think maybe it's time for a clean break, a fresh start.
Who are you trying to convince me, or you?
Hi, Ange.
Are you all right?
I saw the news.
You're fine.
Oh, thank goodness. I heard someone was tasered.
Someone was, me.
What?
And you're back at work. What are you like? I'd be on the sofa with a box of chocks.
Well, apparently my bum's big enough.
Come round to mine and tell me all about it.
I'm Chris.
Tomorrow.
Zara. So, do you find that impersonating waiters helps to break the ice?
Spur of the moment. Totally out of character. I'm not usually given to displays of admiration, and do you come here often simply isn't my style.
Do you? Come here often, I mean.
Never before, and never again. Flying visit.
Business or pleasure?
One and the same. How about you?
Zara is an old friend, and we were catching up.
Oh, well, in that case, please don't let me intrude.
No, you're not. And in fact, you can answer a question for us.
Happy to help.
From the male perspective, marriage and fun, are they mutually exclusive?
Well, I've never been married.
But if you were married?
Then I'd say that life is terrifyingly short. My philosophy's always been business, pleasure, work, or play. If something isn't fun, what's the point of pursuing it?
Good answer.
I take it you both married then?
Would it mean you've wasted a perfectly good bottle of wine if we were?
I didn't realize a bottle of wine was loaded with ulterior motives.
Are you saying you don't have any ulterior motives?
I would have thought my motives are totally exterior. You two ladies could read me like a book if you wanted to.
Well, personally, I like to read in bed.
Well, I could definitely be described as bedtime reading, but I'm the kind of book that would keep you up all night.
A page turner.
A thriller.
That sounds like fun.
And fun is where we came in. So, would you be terribly offended if I procured another bottle of wine as a blatant pretext to keep talking with you both?
Mortally wounded.
But if you insist.
Sarah? Sarah, where did you come up with that? Oh, what's wrong with it, Tamara?
That sounds like a princess with a pony.
So, are you up for
done anything like that for years.
Not since Monaco.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Listen to yourself. 20 minutes ago, you were bemoaning the lack of adventure in your life.
No.
No ifs, no buts. Do you want some fun or don't you?
You know, I was never Rob's biggest fan, but this takes the cake.
Well, I knew he was stubborn, but...
If he hasn't come crawling back on his hands and knees, that's his tough luck.
You think so?
Time for you to move on. You're not getting any younger, babe. But you've still got your figure and your looks. Take it from me. There's a big market for women like us out there these days.
Women like us?
Do you fancy a glass of wine?
I did tell my PA that a sweet seems a bit excessive in these austere times.
But you couldn't bring yourself to say no.
I find it almost impossible to say no to excess.
Oh, that's useful information.
The receptionist actually referred to it as the honeymoon suite. As though people would seriously come to this dump of a town for a honeymoon.
Alex?
Who's Alex? Oh, I see.
What's going on?
I can't do this.
Problem?
No, no problem. I just forgot myself. And now I've remembered.
Why don't you go in and open the wine, and we'll be right behind you.
One of you will. Good to meet you.
What's eating you?
Not him for a start.
It's not as if we haven't done something like this before.
That was 10 years ago.
Well, I'm going in.
What shall I tell Glenn?
I really don't care. Tell him the truth if you like.
Fine. Have fun.
I'll be down in an hour or so.
Whatever.
Ange, what you doing with a picture like this on your phone?
I took it. That's Dwayne. Isn't he gorgeous?
He's very good looking. All of him.
Hands off. He's mine. Fantastic in bed and so grateful. See, that's what you need.
You think so?
I've just had a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of him before? He's perfect for you, just your type. I am setting you up on a blind date.
No, Ange, really, I'm fine.
Oh, trust me. Drink your wine.
Just you? Where's Martha?
She...
Something wrong?
No. No. She decided to go shopping. Give us a chance to catch up.
Well, that's fantastic. I, got you some wine.
Thanks.
I really, wanted us to have some time alone. We've got a lot to talk about.
Have we?
I spent the last 10 years trying to work out whether it was something I did or said that drove you away. Did I come on too strong or not strong enough?
I just wasn't ready to settle down. That's all.
But you just vanished. Like you were never even there. What the hell happened?
I really can't deal with this now, Glenn. I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Hurt me? You broke my heart. Don't you see that?
What is all this just 17 nonsense? So, a relationship that you had when you were basically a kid didn't work out. Boo-hoo, too bad. Put it behind you and move on. As you clearly have. I've just met your wife and daughter earlier, remember?
Oh, I've missed you.
Don't give me that. You haven't seen me or thought about me for years.
Every hour of every day. Our marriage is a sham. Surely you, of all people, can see that. Yeah, Martha loves me, but... And Poppy is great. But I'd give it all up in a second to be with you again. I love you. Always have. Always will.
Have you seen my tie?
I didn't notice you were wearing one.
If you're not in love with Martha, then why the hell did you marry her?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do at the time. I just assumed I'd spend the rest of my life heartbroken over you, so why not marry someone who clearly loved me?
You cannot make me responsible for your life. I have very special memories of our time together. But that's all they are, memories.
We could start over. You and me. It's not too late.
I can't do that. I can't do that to Martha. I can't do that to Poppy.
But I love you.
Don't be ridiculous. You don't even know me.
I know enough. I know you're the most amazing woman that I've ever met. You're sure of who you are and what you want. I know that I've missed you every single day. I know that I'll never be able to live without you.
You don't love me. You love the idea of me.
Martha's here.
Then this conversation is over.
Well, at least let me call you.
No.
Alex, I'm begging you.
No.
There you two are.
How was shopping?
Very good. In fact, I bought you a present. I thought you could wear it to Poppy's christening.
Wow. Designer. Thanks.
I found it in this terrific little shop called Honeymoon Suite. So, what have you two been up to?
Just catching up.
You wanted to say something?
Yes. I'm sorry. I mean, I apologize for my behavior. It was totally unprofessional and completely out of character for me.
Right.
I can arrange for you to have another tutor if that's what you want. I really don't want your work to suffer because of me. I am supposed to be helping you after all.
Honestly,
Please, Jack, let me finish. It simply isn't fair that I should lay all this stress on you. You've got enough to cope with. Frankly, I'm amazed at how well you cope for someone so... Also, is there anything you'd like to say to me?
Why did you kiss me?
I don't know. I've never done anything like that before. It wasn't out of pity or because I felt sorry for you or anything.
It's okay. I understand. Can we talk about my essay now?
Yes, of course.
I've got a great idea. You should come to Poppy's christening.
Oh, yes, you must come.
Well, that would be... I'd love to.
I've put our contact details on here. Do you have have you got a card or?
No, not on me, no.
Well, I've got a pen.
Oh, great. It's work. I'm sorry, I do have to take this. Hi, Julia.
Watch out, your desperation, Sherry.
I just don't want to lose touch again, that's all. Oh, thanks for the tie, by the way. It's hideous.
Suits you.
Sorry about that. Bit of an emergency. I do have to dash.
Oh, well, let's make this quick then, yeah? Oh, I'm sorry for leaving you alone. I really needed that time alone, shopping.
How did it go?
He offered to take me to Monaco, but I had to turn him down. The past is the past, right?
Absolutely.
Well, take care of yourself.
I always do.
We could still be together. Please call.
Oh, it's work again. I'm sorry about this, guys. I do have to take it. Hi, Julia. I'm leaving right now. Thanks, Julia. Devious. But it works.
Come in. Hi.
Hello.
You okay?
Fine. Thanks. You?
Fine, too.
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, I just wondered if we needed to. That's all.
About what?
Yesterday. I mean, we're on the same page, right?
Absolutely. Exactly the same page.
It's just a heat of the moment thing.
A moment of madness.
A blip.
A blip?
A one-off, you know.
Yeah, right. A blip. Let's never mention it again.
Fine by me.
See you tomorrow.
Night.
I'm glad we had this chance to talk.
Me too.
I'll see you at the next seminar then.
Yeah.
Are you Steve Bevan?
Jenny, right?
Yeah.
Mrs. Hollins does not want to speak to you.
Mummy's going out, so you go sleep like a good girl and I'll be back soon, yeah?
I really don't feel like talking about my ex. Should we just forget our troubles and have a good time?
You've got a deal.
Let me go!
A remarkable plant.